All right, we're rolling.
Rolling.
Rolling. Hi, everybody. My name's Howard. And that's Terry. I am the Community Relations Coordinator at AIDS Fund, and Terry is our Outreach Coordinator, and she's teaming up with me here. She's going to talk in a bit, but at the moment she's making some red ribbons. Let me see. All in a day's work. We have plenty of those available at our office for you. So really, I just wanted to do this for the people that couldn't make our in-person meetings, which we had one this past Saturday, and we're going to have another one on October 1st at 6 p.m. here in the William Way Community Center. The address is 1315 Spruce Street, and that's going to be the 4th floor. So hope you can join us, but if not, hopefully this will just be the basic information that you need if you are a team captain. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a little screen share thing here. And okay. Sorry, this is my first time doing this, so we're just making sure that everything is working properly. Okay, it looks like it is. So I apologize for not being able to make this full screen. We were trying earlier to figure out how to do that, and I couldn't figure it out. So basically what I'm going to do here is this is the PowerPoint presentation as seen on my screen. So it's a little bit condensed. You can see the slides on the left. So I do apologize for that, but we'll work with what we got here. So anyways, here we go. So first of all, thank you for being a team captain for AIDS Walk Philly 2015.
Woohoo.
Team captains are the team leaders and play a vital role in AIDS Walk Run Philly. We rely on our team captains to help get the word out about the event and to organize their families, friends, and coworkers into active teams. So, you know, whether you are a longtime captain, you've been doing it for decades, a couple years, or this is totally your first time participating, thank you so much for helping to raise awareness. And these are some pictures from last year's walk, or I actually believe this is the year prior. So start off with the basic event details. It's happening Sunday, October 18th. So we have the run registration starting at 6:30 a.m. and then the run itself begins at 7:30. And then for the walk, the registration is at 7:30 and the walk begins at 9 a.m. So where you want to be at Eakins Oval, which is in front of the Philadelphia Museum of Art. And the route is a 5K along Martin Luther King Drive. So this is something that we started doing last year. Originally, the walk was Kelly Drive all the way around Martin Luther King Drive, and that ended up being, what was it? 12K. It took a couple hours to do. Last year, we had a lot of success, a lot of positive feedback. So we stuck to it, and the pictures that you're seeing below, sorry, they're a little small on your screen, but that was us checking out the route last year, and I brought my doggy along with me, and we had a good time, and we loved it, so that's what we stuck with, and again, got a lot of positive feedback. So there's the route right there, just so you can see it on a map. So if you are a team captain, you've probably thought about what you should be doing to raise funds for your team and recruiting for your team. So really, we like to say the best advice that we have for you is to keep 3 simple things in mind. You know, that's first of all to set a goal. You want to make it manageable, and you always want to encourage some competition. So the photos that you see there, the first one is Terry doing her walks to work, which she's going to talk to you about in a second. And then next to that is a law group that we had who normally their Monday to Friday attire, I believe, is business. I don't know if it's not business casual. I think it was suits and ties and dresses and whatnot. So what they did was they raised enough money and they said to their boss, you know, hey, if we raise enough money? Can we have a dress down day or wear jeans to work day? So that's what they did. They raised enough money, hit their goal, and that's the picture you see right there is them dressed down. And then of course there's Dash, who you just met on screen. He has some fundraising tips every week he's bringing to you, but that one down there that we always like to suggest is to update your Facebook status with your goals and always be thanking your sponsors on their walls. So most people have Facebook profiles at this point. So if you do, there's an easy way to just get the link from your profile page or your login when you log into the AIDS Walk site where you registered. You can just share a link that'll direct to your profile and people can donate that way. So now we have Terry's Walks to Work. So there's some pictures for you to check out, and then after I leave that on the screen for a few seconds, I'm just going to go back to us in person so Terry can talk to you a little bit about that while she's making ribbons. We back? We're back. Okay. So Terry, I'll let her make ribbons while she's...
Good evening, everyone. Thank you again for supporting the AIDS Walk. I'm so glad that you're participating in raising awareness and donations towards a positive and a needy cause. What I've been doing for the past 4 years is my walk to work. And what I'll do, I'll start from Frankfurt and I'll walk to Center City. Or if we're doing a display like a AIDS Memorial Quilt display or a 1981 Until It's Over timeline display, I'll walk from that display home. So the longest walk I've been doing so far has been between, I want to say, 7 to 10 miles. But I only walk up. I don't walk back. So that's 10 miles straight to where I'm going. And this year is extremely personal because I just lost my Kevin in June to he just passed away. So this walk is really in his honor. So I enjoy walking. It's it relaxes me. It helps me think. It helps me, you know. It just encourages me to continue in this fight against AIDS.
Good. So thank you, Terry. That's really you know, Terry is definitely an extreme case or a extreme fundraising effort, which you are welcome to mimic what she does. But for some people, that's not doable. So whatever you can really do to drum up some funds and awareness, whether that be posting a quick status on your Facebook wall, tweeting, Instagramming, you know, we've been using, and I'll talk a little bit about this when we go back to the presentation here. We have a Why I Walk, hashtag Why I Walk, and that's getting a lot of action on Instagram and Twitter. So, you know, we want to know. We want to know why you walk, whether it's a one-word answer, a sentence, a paragraph, whatever you want to tell us, we will share it. We want you to share it with us. So I think that's also something you can really encourage your teammates to do.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody is utilizing social media these days, so I think anything that's sort of utilizing what everybody else is at the moment, you know everybody has Facebook, so that if you want to go that route, you can do that. But let's go back to the presentation here. I think that worked. Okay. So also with fundraising comes awards, and we have these every year. So we recognize the work of individual walkers and runners by offering fundraising awards in different categories. So we have $50 and up. If you raise 50 or more, you get an AIDS Walk t-shirt. $250 or more, you get a Super Friend t-shirt and sunglasses, which I actually have a pair from a couple years ago. I'll show you in a second, or a little bit. 500 and up gets a sweatshirt, and 1,000 or more gets a Platinum Club premium jacket. And then just so you know, these awards are available as supplies last, and remember to turn in donations on or before the day of the walk. So one of the questions that your team might ask you, especially if this is new, or not even your team, but people that are donating to you, they say, oh, well, does this money go to AIDS? Does it go to you? Does it go to the AIDS fund? Where is the money going? So we just like to remind you that you can tell them that the money goes to a variety of programs throughout the year that we are partnered with, and all of them increase public awareness about the impact of HIV on our communities. So the grant program, AIDS Funds Grants Program, supports partner organizations in the Philadelphia region that provide HIV and AIDS prevention education, counseling and testing, and care services for people living with HIV. So I'm not going to list all of them, and but I do have the list right there, but some of them being Action AIDS, AIDS Law Project of Pennsylvania, Babashi, which is educating blacks about, what is it? Blacks educating blacks about sexual. Sorry, I had a brain. Yeah. Sorry about that. I always forget what that stands for. That's so we have Congreso de Latinos Unidos, Family Services of Chester, Delaware, Montgomery County, Galay, the Haven Youth Center, Mana, Mazzoni Center, etc. So back to the fundraising quick tips. We have the buttons and the magnets, posters, and then additionally, if you can change your email signatures, your personal ones or your work ones, you can tell everybody that you're doing the AIDS walk. Facebook posts, tweets, anything that can prompt a discussion. So we do have statistics every year that we like to remind everybody, such as this year we are reminding everybody that 1 in 4 new HIV infections is among youth ages 13 to 24. So a lot of times when you put stuff like that in a status or remind friends that that is a true statistic, that's what prompts a discussion and is going to make people want to donate to the cause. Some companies also do matching gifts. So if you get a donation, some organizations will also match that, which will double your dollars. You can maybe find out if your company will do that. And then the basic old school ways, bake sales, car washes, garage sales, and there's Dash with his bake sale or car wash sign.
Happy hour.
Or happy hour, yes. We have had a few people do happy hours. Someone just had one.
Babashi.
Babashi. And I think last year Action AIDS did that as well. So getting to some logistical things here for the day of the walk and the run. First of all, let me check in here. Who do we have watching us? I'll call my friend Joe. Joe over there? He's missing. I wanted to find out how many people we had watching. Yeah, I wanted to see how many people. I wanted to see if we had any questions yet, but it doesn't look like we do. Which, by the way, if you're tuning into the YouTube stream after the meeting, no worries. You can always direct any questions to us, and I'll remind you at the end of the presentation how to do that. But call us anytime. But this is just to go through the basic logistical stuff. So let me go back here. All right. So we are on to parking. So really our recommendation is for you to take the bus, take the subway, however you can get there without having to worry about parking your car, because it is tricky. And remember, this is prior to a long walk. So you want to make sure that you aren't overexerting yourself unless you want to. And it is tough to find parking. So someone told me recently, I think it was on Vine Street. I don't remember if it was 15th or 16th, but there's discounted parking. So you might be able to find some decent parking in the morning, but really we just recommend not putting forth that effort just because it's just going to be too hard to get there and make sure you're there on time. So, but if you must, you must. So, okay. And then also directions as far as just be at the Art Museum, Eakins Oval. You'll see everybody there. Buses. If your team is arriving on a private bus, parking for buses only is available along the Ben Franklin Parkway, and there will be volunteers available to direct you to bus parking. As far as buses to the event, 33? 43.
And the 38.
So you start at the 43, and then you take the connect to the 38?
No, you can catch the 43
both.
or
Okay.
the 38.
Okay, got it. So you heard that. Organizing a meeting place. It's important for the team captain to clearly communicate where the team is to meet on the morning of the walk. So we recommend having a list of all the team members and their cell phone numbers to make meeting up easier. And it's your responsibility to set that meeting place, so maybe pick an easily identifiable landmark. Sometimes you will have a lot of people saying, let's meet by the Rocky statue, so we maybe would suggest doing something else. Have you heard of any places that people have had luck with? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would just make it somewhere that's not gonna be too congested, and I think a lot of people know, hey, it's the Art Museum, the Rocky statue's there, so just keep in mind that a lot of people are probably doing the same thing. In case of rain, the walk and run is on, rain or shine. If any team members are not able to make the day of the walk and run, help us to collect their donations by mailing them in or dropping them off after the walk to us at AIDS Fund, 1315 Spruce Street. And that's 19107. So as I mentioned before, for the check-in times, the runners tend to check in is at 6:30, 1 hour earlier than walkers. If you have runners on your team, please plan to arrive early so that they have plenty of time to warm up. We have an award ceremony for the top runners in each category that will be taking place after the run, before the beginning of the walk. And then walkers, donation tent is really, really busy on the morning of the walk and run. So I'm going to tell you in a second here about early check-in. So that way you can have your donations dropped off and you don't have to worry about anything at the donation tent. And then also, if you have a team, we obviously want your smiling faces in a team photo. So once you gather your team and all donations have been turned in, you can go to the photo area and have a team photo taken. All of them are digital. So if you provide us with a current email address, we'll send them to you after the event. Yeah. So that being said, and don't panic if you're not catching all this, because this is all in the Team Captain Handbook that is available for you on our website under the resources section and team information. So you can always get back to this information and have it with you. Just wanted to show off some of the hashtag Why Walk photos we had talked about. These are from our last bingo. So I know it's very tough to see on the screen right now, so I'll just go through them. Up at the top left there is Carlotta Tendant, our hostess for Gay Bingo.
Woohoo!
And she walks for Billy forever. To the right of that is Thunder Showers,
Thunder.
a bingo verifying diva.
Woohoo!
She walks because she wants to end the disease right now. And that's Rob Murray, the third one over, and he walks for his friends. Below that is Brian Morrison, who does interpretation and sign language at Gay Bingo, and he wants to get rid of this epidemic. Mesopotamia LaFay is next to him, and she walks because she loves her paws friends so much, and smooch. And then finally, Cole, our ball boy at Bingo, he's walking to raise awareness. These Why Walk PDF, blank PDFs are available on the site as well for you to print out and display. Take a selfie, have someone take a picture, send it in to us, use the hashtag. We absolutely want to collect them for our campaign. So that's really it for the presentation. So let's see. Yeah, so really just some things you should know. We have an early check-in. So let me give you the dates to that. And again, this is all in our Team Captain Handbook. pulling it up so I have it in front of me. Okay. So first of all, we have the next team captain meeting in person. So if you want to come in and meet myself, Terry, anybody else, and then be in person and engaging with other team captains and ask some more questions, you're welcome to do that. And that is October 1st at 6 p.m. here at the AIDS Fund office, which is the William Way Community Center, 1315 Spruce Street, 4th floor, and that is, what did I miss? No, that's all I need to say. 19107 is the zip code in case you're mapping it. So early check-in, that's happening 3 days prior to the walk and leading up to. So the Thursday through the Saturday, the 15th through the 17th of October. Early check-in is the best way for captains to turn in donations and pick up their fundraising awards, such as t-shirts, for the entire team. It's the easiest way for team captains to turn in money for individual members. On the day of the walk, each individual should turn in their own sponsor forms and brave the lines at the donation tent. Each individual's money and sponsor forms should be kept separate for our staff and volunteers to accurately count how much each member of your team brings in. And you want to make sure to have your team member shirt sizes ready when picking up the awards if you're picking up for them. So again, early check-in, Thursday, October 15th, 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. we'll be here. Friday, October 16th, same times, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, October 17th is different. It's 10 a.m. to only 4 p.m. So just keep those in mind. Once again, dates are available on the website and the Team Captain Handbook. Thank you. Runners can also pick up their bibs. That's why I have you here with me too. Yes, runners can pick up their bibs. And then the walk is the next morning, so it's going to happen fast. So again, we're really looking forward to seeing all of you and hopefully meeting all of you soon. Hopefully this was beneficial information to you. We're going to do it again next year if so. And is there anything that you want to add, Terry?
I can't think of anything else. I think you covered everything.
Okay. Well, thank you. And again, you can give us a call at 215-731-9255. If you have any questions, my name's Howard. That's Terry. Anyone on the staff can help you, though. If you have any questions about registration, forming a team, adding people to your team, anything about donations, sponsor forms, we're here. And then also the last thing that I did want to make sure I added is materials. So we have materials for your team, and I have some right here to show you. These can be ordered with a material orders form, which is available on the website as a PDF. We have the registration cards, which you probably received in the mail already. That is just the physical form that has yes, I will walk, run, or volunteer on it, and you send that back into us. Then the sponsor forms is basically how you record non-online donations right there. And we can provide a bunch of those for you if you need them to distribute to your teammates. We have posters. We have a few statistic posters, but this is just one of them, the 1 in 4 new HIV infections is among youth, ages 13 to 24. So we have a few of those, and then we also have team captain or team specific posters. So this is where you can put your team name, your team number, and the captain's name, and hang it up in your workplace. We have buttons available for $1 each. They look like that. And then we also have these display stands, which fold up into a display stand where you can put, if you're getting a bunch of sponsor form, registration cards and you want to put it up like at the front desk of your business or place of work, you can do that. We have red ribbons available always if you want to come by and pick some up. And I think now we're done.
And the materials are free.
Yeah, materials are free. The buttons are $1 each. So. And that just gets credited as a donation back to your team. So just know that it kind of goes back full circle. And that's it. This broadcast will be available on YouTube for you to watch on our YouTube channel. And thank you for tuning in, or if you haven't tuned in yet, for watching this video later. And that's it. Want to say bye? Thank you, and we'll see you on October 18th, if not before. Bye.